All right, dude. Well, we got about 50 minutes left.
All right.
What do you suggest?
Let's get happy.
Okay. Well, we can do some happy time with Harry. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
I think we attempted to do a version of this the first week that you were kind of testing the waters.
Yeah, we went a little too far.
And you were just kind of checking it out a little bit.
Yep.
To see if we still had a little bit of that spark left.
Yeah, and we did, but not on that segment.
Well, it was just trying to see what's, what we had, if we still had it there, and
to work on.
Yeah, sure. And we're still working out a few of the bugs, but overall, I think the fans have been really digging it.
I think so.
I mean, dude, we've been on Spreaker for 6 weeks, and there's been over 5,000 downloads.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
5,000.
It is crazy how, look, and I mean, you remember back in the day, I mean, that's not even touching what we used to do. I mean, it's going to take a long time to actually get back to that, but man, 1,000 a week of downloads is like, that's pretty solid. I mean, the Spreaker guys love us. We're already, I was looking at Spreaker, and we're already in like their top 20.
Really?
Of all their podcasts for traffic.
Nice.
And that's in 6 weeks.
Yeah, six weeks.
Yeah, and I mean we don't really promote it enough either. So
look at Nathan from Kentucky, Harry Chapin, the unhappiest motherfucker who ever walked the earth.
Well, we'll see if he's still unhappy tonight.
Oh, so getting back to Spreaker real quick though. I wasn't even aware of Spreaker until 2 months ago.
Sure.
And I listen to it all the time. I pull it up on my iPhone, and I plug it into my audio on my car, and I just drive down the road listening to the Spreaker.
I do, too. I throw it up on my phone, and I just throw my headphones on in the car, and I just listen to Spreaker.
I love it.
I do. And it's fun, and it's clean, and it doesn't buffer, and, it works really well on the phones. Not that that's a selling point or a non-selling point, but for me, it's a selling point.
Yeah, it works well for me. And like I said earlier in the show, I listened to that Ian Hunter segment 3 times this week.
That Ian Hunter.
And I laughed as hard the third time as I listened to it the first time.
Oh, yeah, it's good stuff.
It was so funny.
Yep. Definitely was.
I mean, just the off the wall comments of the fans and just the goofiness of it all, and
right.
And then for the fact that Bill Peters thought it was funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Just no message, no nothing. Just Bill throwing me a thing. Too fucking funny.
But I think the best comment in that whole segment was that Ian Hunter looks like the grandma on the shoebox greeting cards. That was just stellar. I think Amy said that.
Right. That's good stuff.
That was so funny because when I looked at that picture again, I thought, my God, that is exactly who that is. The old grandma on the shoebox greeting cards.
It's hilarious.
Fantastic. All right, well, let's get into some happy time with Harry. We haven't done one of these since since you're what do you want to call you're dipping your toe in the water.
Yeah, exactly. So it's time.
Let's check this out.
All right.
It's Happy Hour, a happy musical interlude with folk legend and all-around upbeat guy, Harry Chapin.
It's 20 days today. Mama does not hold me anymore. I open my mouth, but I am too weak to cry. Above me, a bird slowly crawls across the sky. Why is there nothing now to do but die?
Have a nice day, everybody.
What I'm always amazed at, amazing, is this guy was only 38 when he died.
What a miserable life he led.
38 years. How old are you?
44.
Okay, so you're 6 years older than he was when he died. Are you that jaded in your life?
Man, I mean, I literally just walked through the toughest emotional moments of my life with this divorce, and I don't think I ever dropped to that level. Not 1 minute of those fucking 3 months of hell.
I guess what they would call Harry Chapin is an old soul.
Old soul.
Yeah, for him to be as jaded and bitter, and I don't even know if the word bitter is correct, but just for him to have the dark emotions that he had with his music, it's amazing to me that someone as young as he was when he died to be able to craft songs that were just as dark as they were.
He's just a manic depressive with a guitar.
Supposedly, but I like how you put...
Supposedly?
I like how you said in your little intro, folk legend. An all-round happy guy.
That's right. I remember when I did that promo, I was like, I didn't know if it was good or not. I mean, I knew it was good, but it was so fucking long. I was like, oh my God.
But I like the song that you picked, though. That's just stellar.
It's fantastic.
All right. Well, you sent over 2 songs, and I'm not familiar with either one of these. So, are we going to do both, or do you have one in mind? Or
Do both. We got an hour. We got plenty of time to do both.
Okay. All right. Well,
what are the titles? I'll tell you which one to do.
Manhood or Woman Child?
Woman Child. We'll go with first.
Woman Child.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into the head of the deceased Harry Chapin.
That's right.
Dripping street lights and darkened buildings, wandering head hung down low. As she's walking, she can't help wondering, does her mama know? Where will she go?
She walking the streets of Gary, looking for a free cell phone, maybe to call her mom, tell her where she's at.
Yeah. Mom, I tried to call you, but I couldn't find a phone.
Right.
They wouldn't give me one because I have a job.
Yeah, they don't have pay phones anymore. They keep breaking open the change boxes and stealing, so they just took the phones out altogether.
Especially in Gary. Jesus.
Right.
Woman child, your eyes are wide, the rain runs down your hair. Woman child, mercy mine, what will you tell your teddy bear?
What will you tell your teddy bear? She's talking to her teddy bear?
Yeah. She might be nuts.
What is she going to tell her teddy bear?
I think she might be crazy.
I think that's like the last thing I'd be worried about.
Yeah, really.
You know, when I come home from work, I'm worried about what I'm going to tell my clapping monkey here in the studio. Where the fuck were you? Well, you know, I was walking the streets of Michigan City and didn't have my cell phone, be able to call home.
That's right.
I turned you on to my solid body, my electric Gibson guitar, my clever fingers, they searched and found out exactly where you are.
His fingers found out where you are?
What's he doing? Molesting her?
I don't know. He says his fingers playing his electric guitar found out where you are.
Scotty in the chat room, I fucked my teddy bear.
Nice. Somehow I believe that, actually.
I do with Scotty. That's a sick fuck.
Look at that. Talk to teddy bear. Sounds like a gay truck driver on the CB radio.
It's going into a porn vibe now.
Come on back, truckers, and talk to teddy bear.
Talk to little teddy bear.
And too far. Whoa, my child, your eyes are wide. The rain runs down your hair. Whoa, my child, mercy mine. What will you tell your teddy bear?
Lucy, you got lots of splaining to do to your teddy bear. This girl is in dangerous part of town in the middle of the night, walking the streets in the rain, and she's worried about what she's going to tell her teddy bear.
I'm glad you get this one, because this was a little bit off the normal pace.
I think I'd be fearing for my life, not worrying about what my stuffed animal is going to think.
I would hope that the teddy bear was a nickname for my Glock.
Holy smokes. What are you going to tell your teddy bear when you get home? Jeez, I don't know.
I say, thank fucking God I got out of that war zone.
Right. Look at Demon. Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
It wasn't an early morning phone call. What news have I received? A halting voices telling me what we have both conceived. Asking how the dilemma, how can it be relieved? I will give you the money, honey. I set up a time.
Gee whiz, really?
That's why she has the teddy bear. She's talking to the teddy bear of her aborted fetus.
What the hell is wrong with this guy? Look at Guilt Dog, Teddy Ruxpin.
Now you know why she's talking to the teddy bear.
Holy shit. How did this guy get to be so dark at his age?
Oh, shit. That's the big dramatic give.
That is. It's the buildup. He's walking around with an aborted fetus.
She's crazy because he fucking stuck a clothes hanger up her snatch and fucking now she's talking to the teddy bear.
Right. Just walking around with this bloody fetus in her hand.
Oh, shit.
In some dark streets in the rain.
That runs down her hair.
Oh, wow.
A kid runs down her leg.
How many people do you think gets these songs?
No one.
Seriously. Yeah, you know, I just like to pop some Harry Chapin into my car stereo and bebop on down the road and sing a happy little tune.
Yeah.
Wow.
How's that for a fucking shocker, folks?
Wow. Look at Scotty. Snatch. Ain't that the best word ever?
I like that word.
You got to go there on your own, babe, 'cause I don't know that it's mine, oh woman child.
I don't know that it's mine.
You gotta go on your own, bitch.
Get the hell out of here.
You can walk in the rain.
Wow. So he turns her out and says, "Get out of here. That isn't mine."
Take that walk in the rain, bitch, and take that dumbass teddy bear with you.
Oh my God.
Have a nice conversation while you get that baby yanked out of your uterus.
Right. Melodically singing, bloody aborted fetus still singing melodically.
one, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Such dark subject matter.
Oh shit, my neck hurts now from laughing.
So would this qualify as one of the topics on the war on women?
Yeah, I'd say. No, well, this song is the most awesome dead baby joke ever.
Jeez. Do you think anybody realized how horrific the lyrical content of Harry Chapin songs were before we brought it to light?
I cannot imagine. I can't imagine that if anybody ever picked these lyrics apart, they would ever listen to this.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
Oh.
God.
Leave the teddy bear, but you fuck off. The bear was a better ride than you.
Nice.
God.
Seriously, anybody in the chat room, and I'm not trying to pat ourselves on the back, prior to hearing Happy Time with Harry, did any of you realize how dark the subject material of Harry Chapin's music was? That's all I want to know.
Mama's little angel's been defied.
Mama's little angel has been defiled. She's been crudded up.
Oh God.
See, everybody in the chat room, no, I had no idea. Nope, not at all.
No one knew.
Nobody knew.
Of course not. They all just
even you didn't know.
I didn't know, and I grew up on this shit.
And I'm the one who turned you on to this.
Yeah, I never analyzed them. You just sort of listen. It sounds okay in your ears, and you're like, all right, whatever. You never actually realize how unbelievably twisted and sick this shit was.
Right. Glad to bring it to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Took a taxi to the clinic where they do the modern thing.
Hey, Neeley, do you think he drove her in the taxi?
I was going to actually go in there. He was actually the taxi driver flying high on his $20 bill.
Maybe that's how he knew this song.
Right. Just flying in my taxi.
Taking tips and getting stoned.
And driving chicks to the abortion clinic.
And stopping to get a hanger.
Wow. Look at this. Nathan from Kentucky. Harry Chapin greater than Charles Manson. God. Rain City Metal just ever heard the Cats in the Cradle song.
Right. Wreck of the Teddy McRuxpin.
Oh my God. Oh, so he took Harry Chapin's I'm flying in my taxi to the abortion clinic. She probably didn't have that extra $20 to tip him, though. Like his ex-rich girlfriend.
Taking tips and leaving my uterus.
Right.
Coat doctor laid her out, said you won't feel a thing. You got the sweet salvation that a little old knife can bring.
What? You got the sweet salvation a little old knife could bring? Are you kidding me? He laid her out. Shit. Wow.
Oh,
wow.
This is such a pleasant little number.
Holy shit. You've got the sweet salvation a little old knife could bring.
Wow.
Did you hear that?
I didn't hear what he said. What did he say?
You don't have to worry about any offspring. Who was that guy that played Chef on South Park?
Oh, Isaac Hayes.
Yeah, he passed away, right?
Yeah.
That sounded like Isaac Hayes.
Dude, you know what the worst part of this is? This is the one that I thought was the tamer of the two.
Oh my God, dude! Look at Nathan. Was that Barry White? Don't have to worry about no offspring.
God. He's romantic like Barry White, anyway.
He sounded like Isaac Hayes, though. Children, you don't have to worry about no offspring. Ho-de-do.
This guy is one sick individual.
And let me remind you, when this guy died, he was only 38.
Oh my God. Jackal 1 personal hysterectomy.
Oh, man.
Woo.
It was Shaft. Look at Nathan. It was Shaft.
Yes.
Wow.
Woman child, your eyes are wide, the rain runs down your hair. Woman child, mercy mine, what will you tell your teddy bear?
Look at Nathan. This is my favorite song about abortion. Did you have another one before this?
Yeah. Which one did this beat?
This is my favorite one.
How many people had he abused at 38, though?
Wow.
Holy smokes.
Chris, where did you dig this one up at?
This was just one that I had on my hard drive.
Wow.
This is from the album. I think this is from Sniper and other love songs.
Oh, man.
I swear to God, that's the name of the album.
Wow.
The name of the album is Sniper and Other Love Songs.
Now, Harry, he died. When did he die? Like 82 or something like that? 82 or 83, somewhere around there?
Yeah.
So he basically wrote these songs in the 70s.
Right.
You know. So, let's see. Let's say this was 79, 89, 99, 2000. 33 years ago, he was writing this material.
How did he find this to be a love song?
I wonder how this would sound covered by a death metal band.
Oh, it would sound like Cannibal Corpse, probably.
Yeah, seriously.
Content. Maybe we can get Jeffrey C. to sing one of these. Now, there's an idea.
Obituary needs to cover it.
Dude, how great would this be to write a sad note to Jeffrey?
Seriously.
And have him do one of these songs. And I'll actually make sure that there's a video on YouTube with I'll make a lyric video if that's what it takes. Oh, man, that's a really good idea.
That's a rough song to cover, man. Woman, child.
Well, first of all, if we ever do that with Jeffrey, it's going to be Burning Yourself. That was the greatest song ever.
You don't have to worry about no offspring.
Damn right.
That's that. Go home and take a nap.
Go home and take a nap.
It's all better.
It'll be good. When you wake up, it'll be fine.
I'll just leave your uterus here. Go home and take a nap.
Just go home and take a nap. Take 2 aspirins. You'll be fine.
Just be fine. We cut that nasty stomach ache causer right out of your stomach.
Right. Wow.
Woo!
$200 mishap.
Wow. It only cost that chick on Fast Times at Ridgemont Die $150.
Cost him $200 in New York rates.
$200.
$200.
Wow. Those were $1979.
Yeah, that's like $1,000 now.
Wow.
It don't mean a thing. It's all over now. You can tell your singer to sing.
Wow. that dude, I gotta be honest, I never heard that song before. But I'll have to agree with Nathan from Kentucky. That's my favorite abortion song ever. Ever.
So I did good with that one.
Oh, fantastic. Look at Blockade Runner. Follow Clinton's advice. Just put some ice on it.
Right. Motorhead 1, start singing.
Jeez. Dude, that was just horrific. Just to think that song was about 30 years old.
My thought coming out of this is, was he the singer? Did he knock this bitch up? And give her $200 and say, on your way, bitch.
Yeah, who knows if it's mine?
I mean, he's talking about a guitar player. I mean, he said at the beginning that was his guitar player, and he's stroking his guitar and whatnot. And now in the end, he's like, okay, singer, now you can sing.
Yeah.
So this might be a real life one.
It could be.
Holy smokes.
Maybe God smited him on the Long Island Expressway.
Maybe God gave him a fucking, his own abortion.
Right. He aborted him from the earth.
That's right.
He's just like, you're out of here, pal.
Here with some fire and stroked out heart.
Yep. Dude, as funny as some of the other ones were, that was a brutal song.
All right, so which one is worse? This one or the burning one?
It's a tough call.
See, I'm still partial to Burning Yourself.
Wow.
That's a song.
All right. Well, should we hit the Manhood song?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right.
We're on roll now.
All right, let's go for
This is the one I honestly think is worse than the one you just played.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Because this one is just deflating.
Wow. Okay. Well, here's our good friend, Harry Chapin. Happy Time with Harry. It's called Manhood.
Right.
I was laughing horizontally in my loose and lusty youth. I was feeling well self-satisfied, deliciously uncouth.
Are you sure we didn't do this one before?
Did we? I don't know.
Is this the one where the chick tells him he's got a lot to learn?
Yeah.
Is this the one?
I think so, yeah.
All right, well, we'll play it anyway.
Anyway, we'll do it again. Who cares?
Sure. Deliciously uncouth.
When she slipped out from my covers with a smile, saying, you've got a lot to learn, dear boy, it's gonna take a while. She said, manhood means that you should get someone else beside yourself, feeling good.
So he basically said, I'll give you the best 5 seconds of your life.
Pump, pump, chump.
Right. That's it.
That's it.
Did you feel it? I think I came. Did you feel it? Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, we started? Holy shit.
It was jump and pump.
Right.
That was it. It was over.
God.
A real man would do much more than you could. know he'd wonder if he understood me. I said, I see, let's start again. She said, you know you never can.
So I take it he didn't take the time to even yodel in the canyon. It was just a jump and pump situation.
No licking that pussy.
Nope.
No chance.
Nope. Didn't happen. Can we start again? Nope.
No, I'm done.
Nope.
She put her clothes back on. She straightened up my bed. She hit me with a line that still does numbers on my head. She said, your mind chooses better than your hands do. Your heart chooses better than your glands do.
Did he actually use the term glands in a song?
And your glands.
Your glands.
How sexy.
I don't think I've ever heard a song with glands in the title or in the lyrics.
That's a romantic thing to tell somebody, that your fucking mind works better than your glands.
Your glands. Can you honestly say you've ever heard a song that uses the word glands in the lyrics?
I don't think outside of 8th grade health class I've ever heard the word glands used. Quite honestly.
Your glands.
Your glands.
She said, manhood means that you should get someone else beside yourself. Feeling good, you know, real man would do much more than you could. You know he'd wonder if he understood me.
You selfish prick.
That's right. Come and run, fuck.
And that's basically it, too.
God damn you and your glands.
She got up off the bed, put her clothes on, straightened up the bed. She said, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm out of here, fucking short timer. You and your glands stink.
Thanks for the spooge injection. I'm out of here.
How come you use your mouth to talk to me, but not to get me off, fucky?
Right.
So I stood there in my shorts, feeling naked just the same. With her last few words, I knew I was brand new at this game.
Her words, I knew I was brand new at this game. Is he banging a MILF?
Or is this the first time he's getting laid? Or
probably. It sounds like she was probably like an older, experienced woman.
Right.
He picked up some MILF at the local bar.
Right. He's 20. She's 50. Smelled like mothballs or something, so he didn't want to put his face down there.
Probably.
Probably true.
Yep.
She got those pants off and started wafting up. He's like, fuck that. I've gone this far. I'll pump it, but that's it.
That's it. It's over.
It's over.
A gentle smile, she slipped out through the door, saying, you're my first and only love, just like all the loves before. She said,
Nothing like pointing out the awkwardness of sex and relations.
Yeah. How does he have this story?
That's what always amazed me about him, is the fact that he always has these dark, sordid tales at his age.
I mean, what the hell, man?
The Motorhead 1 smelled like lobster. Jackal 1 is he fucking his mother.
Holy shit.
Wow. Our fans are sicker than us.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Nice
man.
first and only like the ones before. Tim.
What the hell?
Hey, I can see our fans are enjoying this.
Good. She's a paid whore. No shit, Demon.
You got a lot to learn there, boy.
Yeah. But you're my first. Right now. Of the last 5 minutes.
And my last. See ya.
Yeah. Pay the bill on the way out.
Right. Ching ching.
Manhood means that you should get someone else beside yourself. Feeling good, you know a real man would do much more than you could. You know he'd wonder if he understood me. I said, I see, let's start again. She said, you know you never can.
And he goes out with such pleasant vocaltry.
He's a folk legend.
Wow.
Oh, is that brutal?
Whoever knew? Well, I'm going to have to disagree with you. I think that Woman Child was probably pretty brutal.
Yeah, Woman Child was a little more than that, I guess. But man,
I just like the fact that he quoted the line in there that you've got these. What did he call it? The serenity of a sharp knife or something like that. that wow,
just brutal, man. What the fuck was wrong with this guy? And what's even worse about this guy? His family now goes out and tours and plays all these songs in his honor.
Really?
Yes.
Who's that? Like his children or
Chapin.
something?
Yeah, no, his brothers and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like the Chapin thing and like Steve Chapin and whatnot. They go out and do I'll stop it. The word of the night, gland.
Yeah, gland.
Makes me laugh. No, they do. They go out and they play these songs.
Wow.
That's even more horrific.
Yeah, I know.
That these guys are carrying on the legacy about fucking abortions and burning themselves and snipers.
Yeah.
What legacy?
And high taxi drivers and.
I mean, what kind of legacy is this that you're keeping on?
Yeah, this guy, I'm telling you.
What a morbid son of a bitch.
Well, it was happy time with Harry.
That's right.
Very happy.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
Good stuff.
Well, thanks for bringing that to the table, Mr. Aiken. I will never forget Woman Child.
Gland job!
Gland job! Oh, that's fantastic.
That's good.
Teddy bears to jizz on stage.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
What are you going to tell your teddy bear?
I'm going to tell you that you don't have an owner because I left it in a pile of goo at the doctor.
Nice.
Yuck.
Wow. Well, we got about 15 minutes. What do you think?
Let's call it.
Let's do a few songs and get out.
Yeah, because I got to be up at 7.
Oh,
so.
Okay. All right. Well, next Saturday, Dockin taking over.
That's right. Next Saturday, you all will be rocking with Dockin and John Lynch.
Yeah, John Lynch.
John Lynch.
John Levin.
John Levin.
You're his webmaster of all things, and you're calling him John Lynch?
Yeah, you think he's not going to be upset about that? I'll make sure he hears it, too.
Right.
But yeah, no, John Levin and Don Dockin will be hosting the show. I have not heard it myself. I'm actually anxious to.
Good. Well, I'm looking forward to Dockin taking over the show next week. So,
have you listened to the takeover?
No, not at all.
I figured you'd probably have listened to some of the segments. Yet.
Nope. I'm trying to leave it a surprise.
Okay. Well, yeah, that'll be good then. I haven't heard it obviously either, but I'm looking forward to hearing it. and I'm sure we'll have quite a bit to talk about after they do their thing. But for next week, it is Dockin week, so we're going to make the news twice this week. Once with the Jeff Tate question, and once with Dockin taking over the show. So that'll be good.
All right. Well, you did send me over the bonus track.
That's right. We've got the Dockin bonus track.
Yeah, you finally got a hold of that. How did you get that?
Asked Don for it.
He finally sent it to you.
Yeah,
I've been asking him for it for a month, and it's just like, dude, come on, send that over to me.
Yeah, I basically was like, dude, we're going to tell people it doesn't exist if you don't send it.
Right.
So he sent it.
Okay.
Look at Nathan from Kentucky. Damn, there's even a Harry Chapin scholarship.
Really? Is there? He must be looking online for something.
What the hell do you have to do to earn that scholarship?
I don't know. Probably be like a serial killer or something.
Cut your arm off or something.
It's just that's just crazy.
And that is fucking horrendous.
I'm gonna go back and listen to that Woman Child song again. I just like that Isaac Hayes or that Barry White going, "You don't have to worry about no offspring."
I'm looking up the scholarship right now. Now I want to know what that's about. I really want to know what you have to do to get that Harry Chapin scholarship to be established at Catawba Music. Let's see here.
Is it Catawba?
Catawba, is that what it is?
Yeah, Catawba.
Catawba? Catawba?
Yeah, Catawba.
Is that? I don't know where that is, but okay. What is NC? Oh, North Carolina.
Yeah, it's Catawba. It's in Hickory, North Carolina.
Let's see. One of Harry Chapin's famous lines was "Keep the change." Fans of the late great singer-songwriter are now being asked to contribute that change and maybe the interest that has accrued over the years to honor his memory. The funds will help endow the Harry Chapin Music Scholarship at Catawba College.
Catawba.
Catawba.
There you go.
In Salisbury, North Carolina. Chapin's New York fans are also invited to attend a kickoff celebration for the campaign to endow the scholarship. It will take place at the Hard Rock Cafe in New York in Times Square on Saturday, March 5th. Free and open to all Chapin fans. The kickoff will be at 8 p.m. Chapin is best remembered as the writer of such hit songs as Taxi, Cats in the Cradle, and Mail Order Annie. We're going to have to find that Mail Order Annie song.
Mail Order Annie. Wow, that sounds like that's loaded with some good stuff.
I know the song, and I don't own it. I'm going to just buy his whole catalog this week because I got to think we can use every song. But yeah, I know Mail Order Annie's a perfect one. He was also a memorable performer and, as important, a tireless champion for the poor, hungry, and disadvantaged. He certainly was that. He had every story they ever told. He co-founded World Hunger Year, now Why Hunger, and performed many live dates each year for a wide range of charities. Catawba College is one of only about a dozen American colleges or universities with a curriculum specifically designed for students of popular music. Scroll this up a little bit. Let me see if there's anything good in here. It doesn't really say what you have to do to get this scholarship. That's what I want to know. The scholarship allows Catawba to honor Chapin's memory and inspire a new generation of performing songwriters committed to the greater good. Harry's daughter, the singer-songwriter Jen Chapin, is serving as honorary chairperson for this scholarship endowment campaign. Yuck. And it goes on and on. But dude, who really? I mean, who really is thinking about this? About listening to this music?
My name is Jen Chapin.
Hi, Jen.
As a song...
Want to hear what Jen has to say?
Sure, let's hear her.
Let's crawl back here.
Activist, a former music school student, and as Harry's daughter, I am proud to support the Harry Chapin Scholarship at Catawba College. My dad loved young people and fed off the creativity, vitality, and passion for social justice of the college years. Of the many recognitions he accumulated during his all-too-short life, the creation of the Harry Chapin Scholarship at Catawba College would be most meaningful to him. On behalf of the Chapin family and of his many fans around the world, we thank you and honor your great efforts.
And the worst part is she looks like Harry Chapin in drag. She is an ugly woman.
Harry Chapin and his social justice.
She's got some kind of blue highlights in her hair and stuff. Oof. She looks like a fucking zombie creep. Maybe she was the one burning herself.
There was just something wrong with that guy.
Yeah, he was all fucked up. Oh boy! Well, yeah. If you guys want to donate to the Catawba College.
Look at Gilp Dog. Harry Chapin was the inspiration for Buffalo Bill. You know, from the movie Silence of the Lambs.
I know. What is wrong with Scotty? Put a bag over her head. Any hole's a goal. Jesus Christ. Pray for a landing strip, gentlemen.
Not the old 70s porno bush.
Holy shit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if it looks like a shrub outside a window, that's not good.
She looks like she's got a tarantula in her shorts. Beware.
Motorhead 1, he meant to kill her. Wow.
She was the one that was meant to be aborted that got away.
Exactly. She didn't fall down mommy's leg. Jeez, oh man, she actually squirted away and lived.
Wow.
Cut it out. It started crying. They didn't know what to do. Oh boy. All right, this show is degenerating really fast.
It is. And that all over Harry Chapin, who was a revered 70s folk guitarist, singer-songwriter guy.
Very famous.
Wow.
Very famous for being one sick motherfucker.
Yeah, you are really a sick bunch of puppies.
Yeah, you got that right, Scotty.